everybody, this is Tia Thompson. Welcome to Behind the Book, where you will get insider information into my books. As an author, I really enjoy creating stories, and I also really like to talk about them. So if you would like to know more about Claire, a character in the young adult book series The Land of Good Dreams, then keep watching. If you want to be able to follow me, hit that subscribe button and then hit that little bell so you don't miss another episode. Hey everybody, so today before I get started talking about the character Claire, I have an announcement. This coming Saturday, April 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be live streaming on Instagram on the Bully Exposed page. And the Bully Exposed is an organization that advocates against bullying. And so they're putting together a documentary film on it and raising awareness and money for that. So they're going to be actually giving away a copy of my book, The Land of Good Dreams. And the reason why is because the character we're going to be talking about today, Claire, has to deal with bullying in the book. So Claire, let's talk about Claire. So Claire is a friend that Samantha makes in her awake world. It's her only friend, actually, in this new school where she's moved to with her foster care. So Claire's a little bit kind of odd the way that she dresses. She's not really into the fashion and stuff like most of the kids at school. She has jet black hair that's straight, and she has twin ponytails on the side with some glasses, and she wears bright colors that are very loud and flashing. So she draws attention to herself that way, but she doesn't really care how she looks in that sense. But she's kind of like shy at first, but once you get to know her, she's very chatty. So Samantha meets her in the cafeteria at school, where she's a new kid. She's trying to find a place to sit down. The kids aren't letting her sit with them, and then they get into a scene where they just pick on her, and I won't go into a lot of details. You have to read the book for that. But Samantha goes over and stands up for her. So she stands up for the victim against the bullying, and then she ends up getting suspended, and some things kind of spiral out of control. But the reason why, and I put that in there, is because it's based on a similar situation in my childhood, where when I was younger, bullying still happened back then too, and there was this girl named Marcy who used to get picked on the bus every day. And so finally I just had enough of it, and I stood up and I said, look, nobody messes with Marcy. You come sit on the inside of the bench with me. I'm going to sit on the outside. And if anybody messes with her, they're going to have to come through me first. So that didn't really go over well with some of the mean kids on the bus. So the next day, the one girl who was like the lead bully, she had her older brother get on the bus and get into a fist fight with me. And so not that I'm condoning violence and stuff. It didn't go over too well, but after that point, nobody ever messed with Marcy. And me and Marcy ended up becoming really good friends. She was a really neat kid, and I'm just really grateful. If I had never really stood up for her, I never would have had a chance to get to know her better. She wouldn't have sat next to me, and I wouldn't have become good friends with her. And so that's kind of what happens in this story, is that Samantha stands up for Claire, and she gets to have a good best friend from it. So again, I really encourage you to tune in on Saturday on Instagram. There's a link below where you can follow that to the Bully Exposed on it. Please support that organization the way you can with a like and a comment. And they're also doing a fundraising effort towards their documentary film for Netflix. And that would be awesome. So thank you so much for tuning in. So if this sounds like a book for you or somebody that you know, there's a link below where you can purchase your very own copy of this book. And I'd very much like to hear from you. So below, list your questions and your comments, and I'll personally get back to you. Until next time.